Hello everyone and welcome back. This is just a little brief inside portion before I go outside and sweat. But I'm going to take my P365 out. I'm going to put 100 rounds through it. It's not going to be anything special. I'm just going to see how it functions, how it cycles the ammo, hit some steel with it. Make sure that the sights aren't off, that there's no issues with it, and I'm just going to do 100 rounds today. So I'm taking all three of my mags with me. I've got my Orange Life Uplula speed loader or mag loader, whatever you want to call it. I will be shooting the American Eagle 115 grain full metal jacket. Those I will shoot first. And we've got some Fiocchi, which is also 115 grain full metal jacket. Those will be the second 50 that I shoot. So come back after the break and we'll hit the range. Alright guys, so here we are out at the range. Let me get my ear pro on here and then we'll start shooting. Now I'm going to shoot the American Eagle 115 grain full metal jacket first, and I'm going to go from the flush fit magazine to the one that has the pink extension on it to the 12 round magazine. So let's get shooting. Alright, first round chambered. Didn't have a problem with it, so let's see how we do. Alright, now we're going to go to the magazine with the pink extension. Alright, now we'll go to the 12 round. That was me, I didn't let it go. Alright, I reloaded those magazines. I went with 7, 7, and 4. So this is the flush fit magazine, and it has 7 rounds in it. Now we've got the magazine with the pink extension on it. This also has 7 rounds. And finally our 12 round magazine with 4 rounds. That's it for the American Eagle. I'm going to load it up with the Fiocchi and we'll see how that does. Alright guys, this is the Fiocchi or however you pronounce it ammunition. Got the flush fit 10 rounder is what we're going with first, and then we'll go to the pink extension and then the 12 rounder. Those seem to have a little more kick than the American Eagle did. Alright, got the 10 rounder with the pink extension on it. And now we've got the 12 rounder. Locked open on every magazine I put through here so far when it's gotten empty. We'll reload these and finish out that box. Alright guys, just like the last time, I've got 774. We're going through the flush mount magazine with 7. The pink extension will have 7, and then the 12 round magazine will have 4 rounds. Alright, here's our last 4 rounds. The slide stop is easier to operate now with just your thumb. Still got to adjust for the magazine release. That's expected. This thing is tiny. That's what she said. And there we go. There's 100 rounds through the P365. No malfunctions. I'm going to collect what brass is on the ground here. Also got a little bucket over here. It's been catching some, so I know all of this is brass from the P365, and I will check it for light primer strikes. Alright guys, I said light primer strikes, and what I meant was primer drag. Gone through pretty much all of them that I gathered that I know came from the 365, and I found 3 out of the batch that did not have a primer drag on them. Now these are the most egregious of the examples, but it was there on just about everything that I pulled out. Now you can see this is both types of ammo. Still both types of ammo here. And that's the last one of the ones that I thought were really bad. Now, does that mean it's going to fail? I don't know. I don't know enough about them. I don't know enough about it. I would imagine that can't be great with your primer, with your firing pin dragging across like that. But we got it. We'll put some more rounds in it and see how it does. But that's what we've got for our first impressions. Alright, so we're back inside. What are my first impressions on the SIG P365? It was fun to shoot. But then again, they're all fun to shoot. That's why we shoot them. It was surprisingly easy to shoot for the size that it was. I thought it was going to have more recoil than what it does. Now it's 9mm, so it's not going to have a ton of recoil. It's not going to be 357 SIG or 40 or 10mm or 357 Magnum or 44 Magnum. Let's just keep naming calibers they understand. You guys understand, right? You understand there's other calibers. Alright. So, there wasn't much recoil with it. It was surprisingly easy to shoot. It was accurate at the range I was at. I was 10 yards, maybe, tops, if I was even that far. Hit where I was shooting for. Didn't have any problems with it. Fed the ammo. No failure to extract, no failure to feed, no double feeds, no nothing. Didn't have any problems with the ammo and shooting it. The only problem I have is the one that I was looking for, since we've all seen it on other videos, is the primer drag. Now, is it going to cause an issue in the future? I don't know. I don't know enough about it to know. I don't think it could be that good having your firing pin drag across your primer like that. I did look through the bucket full of ammo that I had there. Some that I think is from something else. I don't think it was the P365 because they had a little bit of age on them. And some of those look like they had a little bit of drag on it, but like I said, every single one of them, other than 3 or 4 out of the P365 did. Now, is that something because it's so small? Probably. Again, I'm not an engineer. I didn't design it, I don't know. I don't know enough about them. I know enough to make me dangerous, and that's about it. But it was fun to shoot. My first impressions are it's a fun little gun. I'm going to put some more rounds through it. I've got a little bit here that I'll probably put through it. I don't know if I'm going to get up to the 1,000 round torture test on it, but I'll get a few more than just the 100 that I put through. And we'll clean it, we'll lube everything up, make sure it's alright, and we'll try it again. We'll run through some self-defense ammo on it. Who knows? Maybe that primer drag, the firing pin drag will go away. I don't know. Maybe the firing pin will snap. Who knows? But we'll find out. So that's my first impressions. That was my first trip to the range with it. Like just 100 rounds just to get through it. We'll probably do some later on and put a couple hundred more through it and see what we've got. So until next time, stay armed, stay vigilant, stay safe.